Uyafuna ukubona impilo yakho ishintsha, uyabhida, amathenda walungi, ibhizinisi liyawa, ibandla ligcwale, uyagembula noma uzama iForex. Thola impelesi yemali manje kaBabui Dokotela. Ubone umahluko ngokusheshsha. Sishayela ucingo 063 689 8922 noma 082 459 1816. uBabui Dokotela usebenzele eThekwini futhi akaphumi, akadayisi umshwalense.
Siyabingelela Babui Dokotela bawesizwe bawujabule ufana mhlejakhele mzola amancane sangisolo futhi angixolisi. We are doing this shooting in the building called Nedbank House Building. We are situated at 19th floor 1904. We are using dark room studio number 1. This is Babui Dokotela. I am a traditional health practitioner. I'm working here full time as a traditional practitioner. Every Sunday Babui Dokotela is always absent. I don't work on Sundays. Babui Dokotela has got a topic that says the hand of the saint. The hand of the saint. And today, I've got something that says this. These things are very, very rare. No one talks about it. Stop dreaming about the place where you used to work. Stop dreaming about the school where you were doing primary level, secondary level. All those dreams. Why can't you dream of varsity? Why can't you dream yourself graduating master's, honors, PhD, doctorate in chemical engineering? Why you always dream about the place where you used to grow up? I need to illustrate to people about those dreams. Those dreams, especially those dreams, they mean that you are not escalating, we are de-escalating. There is a spirit of reversal that is polluting your spirit. I repeat, there is a spirit of reversal that is polluting your spirit. But that spirit does not come alone. I repeat, that spirit does not come alone. More likely it comes with a spiritual husband or spiritual wife. When it's come, that spirit comes with the spirit of poverty. You don't see money because there are spirits that are drawing you backward. Because this spirit, when they come, they invite each other. And then you're always haunted by those dreams. And you always tell your friend, hey, I dreamed of this, I dreamed of this. And then I need to tell the truth. I need to tell you the truth. Those spirits, the mission behind it, especially to the child of God, to a pastor, to anyone who's a believer, the intention is to steal your glory. I repeat, is to steal a glory from the pastor. People say, oh, Babui, now you're talking shit now. It shows that you are aging now. You're running off of dementia. How does this spirit operate in order to steal somebody else's pastor? Those spirits will bring, I repeat, those spirits will bring someone who would portray at the church as if that person is very rich. Hence, this person is struggling. That person, when he or she comes, we normally sit at the far end of the church and park the most expensive car outside and wear the most expensive suit. But that person normally sits at the far end of the church so that when that person appears, people will notice him and then they'll urge him to come and sit a little bit in front because he's a serious man. And that person, when he or she laid his offering, people will be putting 10 rands, 20 rands, 10 rands, 20 rand, all those kind of petty cash. That person will be throwing like 3,000 rand. Wow. 3,000 rand. And then people will say, wow, they notice. And that person will be so agile, so agent to help. If we need to buy a new organ, the person will rise up his hand and after is going to buy 2 organs. Anything that the church requires, he quickly buys it. That person is not a believer. He's been sent to steal the glory from the pastor. And thereafter, because now the pastor start to like him, start to adore him, the pastor will draw him to his closer orbit. And that person will start to buy things that will be worn by the pastor. You don't understand. That person will be starting to buy things that will be given to a pastor to dress up. And thereafter, that person will always like to see a pastor wearing that and take pictures from the pastor. What happens next? That person will buy a car for the pastor. Will start to buy instruments at church, but expensive instruments, expensive suits. And thereafter, that person will ask to have a private meeting with the pastor. Here is the catch. Here is the catch. The pastor will immediately say yes because the person has done so much for the church. Number one, he will demand. You're not listening. That person, he will demand that he needs to see gays or lesbians participating in the worship team to show the fact that pastor is not biased to those communities. And the pastor has never preached good about this, and thereafter the pastor will be now giving instructions how to preach about Sodom and Gomorrah. He must escape that vase. He must stop preaching about Sodom and Gomorrah so that we will continue advancing our aid to the church. Now, the pastor has been collated, the pastor has been driven, and the pastor he must show love to this segregated community. And thereafter, people who like the pastor, they'll shake his hand and they'll hug him. And thereafter, they need to see the pastor showing love to every single church member, in a sense that anyone can come and hug the pastor. And guess what? This is what is going to happen. They'll recruit someone from outside, from this segregated community, and they'll ask him to kiss the pastor in camera. And the pastor will be kissed by this person. I'm not mentioning the kind of a person, by this person. And they will take it on footage, and they will put it on social media that this pastor has been kissed by another man between his lips. And thereafter they're stealing the glory. And thereafter the pastor will be introduced to the underground community. You don't understand that there's an underground community that is so powerful. Not Izinyanga, not gay people, not lesbian people. There's another community that is so powerful. They will introduce a pastor to buy gadgets, certain gadgets, that a pastor has to wear those gadgets in order to prove that he is one of them. And the pastor will be given serious money. The pastor will be introduced to this. You want to know? You don't want to know. Pastor will be introduced to sleep with children. Sleep with children, not girls, only boy child. Stealing the glory of the man of God. This is Babui Dokotela speaking. Address this issue at school. We have to address this issue of the place where your children attend. Forget about this thing that I said. It's too deep. I cannot continue with it. Whereby we're stealing the glory, and then we know people are stealing glory. Let's talk about the place where your kids attend school. The place where your kids attend school, we need to address it immediately. We need to address it because those kind of schools, because your children only attends them because you cannot afford proper, well gazetted schools. There are schools that has not even fenced anymore. Most of them, they got no windows. Some of them even doors don't close properly. How come your child will be attending there while you're driving such an expensive car? This is Babui Dokotela speaking, saying that we as parents now we have to look at the fact that even that we have separated with the mother, but it does not mean that we have divorced. Then I also divorced my children. My children must attend at the better school. Failing to do that, it will be a demise to myself to see my child living under the bridge. Let me help you with this. In order to do that, you must have money. You cannot do that if you don't have money. You cannot change anyone's school if you don't have money. But how to have money? There are things that you have to do. When you come to Babui Dokotela for the serious wealth initiative, we call it a Sitwalo. When you are serious about converting yourself into a wealthy person, I'll give you something. But that thing, you must give it to someone who's got madness as a gift. Take this thing, give it someone who's got madness. That person will grow your business. So that person will grow whatever that you were proposing. That person will make sure that you are growing everything. Because, let me say that the mad person does not sleep. He keeps on walking. He doesn't get tired. He just keep on walking. Okay, some people may be coming for the what is called calabash or isikopo, wanting to know, Babui Dokotela, if I seriously want to get isikopo from you, but I don't want isitwalo, I just want isikopo, I need to enhance my business, I need to enhance the kind of business that I'm doing. What is expected from him, and what are you putting into the isikopo? Isikopo from me are ranging from 30,000 upward. 30,000 upward. And then we normally use special oil. There's a special oil that we use. It's a very, very, very powerful oil. Get me a tractor. Get me a tractor that has oil in it. An old tractor, but it must be an old one, not brand new one. Old one. And then drain that oil for me and bring it over here. I will help you to prepare isikopo that will manifest wealth into your life. Trust me that. Manifest wealth into your life. You don't have to be poor because you're a pastor, you read the Bible a lot. No, there's no need that. If we're a pastor, you got a hand that you are using to pray. You got a hand that you are using to touch people, pray for people, pray for people. Let us make that hand. Let us make the hand of the saint. There is something that we put in your hand. It could be in a ring model, it could be in a watch, it could be in your bracelets. I repeat to you. And thereafter we can even apply it directly in your hand. We can apply it directly into your hand. The hand of the pastor, the hand of the saint must be prepared, must be potent, must be charged, so that if he or she touches someone else, demons will leave. If you touch for the sick should be healed, because the hand has been charged. The hand has been made very, very potent against any unknown or known demons. This is Babui Dokotela speaking. If you want to come and see Babui Dokotela, wherever you are, I've got an address. Call the number. It's 031 006 5254. It's 031 006 0354. Babui Dokotela is based in Durban. Thank you very much for watching this video down to the end. Thank you.
Uyafuna ukubona impilo yakho ishintsha, uyabhida, amathenda walungi, ibhizinisi liyawa, ibandla ligcwale, uyagembula noma uzama iforex. Thola impelesi yemali manje kaBabui Dokotela. Ubone umahluko ngokusheshsha. Sishayela ucingo 063 689 8922 noma 082 459 1816. uBabui Dokotela usebenzele eThekwini futhi akaphumi, akadayisi umshwalense.